So there is a very disturbing video circling all over social media a couple of days ago. It might have been yesterday, I forget. This Uber Eats driver, I guess he stepped out of his vehicle to deliver some food. This is in DC, broad daylight, people everywhere, and two young criminals just got into his vehicle, and he did not want to let go, so he kind of grabbed on to the door. The driver takes off. 5 seconds later, this man is dead. Okay, so I made a comment on this as everybody started coming out with, that's why we have Second Amendment and all this stuff, which is true. You have Second Amendment rights, of course, to defend yourself. But you got to know, if you decided to pull that trigger, if someone even just walked into your car, I know certain states like Texas, for instance, or out here in Arkansas, is very, let's say, Second Amendment friendly, but you still have to go before the judge. So for me, I am not pulling that trigger unless there was no other choice. And the reason is, I am not taking someone's life for stealing my car or jeopardizing my life, and that there is a very good chance, because of a car, okay, there is a very good chance that this man could have been alive if he reacted differently. For instance, he had another choice. He could have just said, you know what, screw the car, and walked away. That's not easy to do. There is a very big possibility I would have done the same like he did, trying to defend my property, which in this case was the car, and end up getting killed. So I learned a lesson from this tragic event that took place in DC. If something like this would have happened to me, of course, if my family was in the car, one of my kids or something like that, that's a whole different story. But you got to understand, in order to get easier way in court, even though nothing is easy because you're dealing with major lawyer fees, time, stress, all of this, there is a good chance you can easily lose your case unless they had a deadly weapon. Now, this couple, or whatever, these kids, teenagers, they had a taser, apparently. I didn't see it on the video. It was kind of happening fast, but nobody had any definite answers, clear answers, if taser is a deadly weapon or not. So again, all of this has to be justified in court. And you got all these G.I. Joes, John Wicks coming out on, Twitter, etc., saying that they would just, end their life there immediately. I believe this is one of the most important videos I've ever made, especially, in times that we are in and the times that we are entering. As we speak, as social unrest continues to uptick and criminals are being rewarded for wearing masks, law-abiding citizens are constantly under pressure. A lot of laws are against law-abiding citizens, unfortunately. You have to be very careful what you do. So again, my opinion, I am not pulling that trigger unless I had no other choice. And for me, I learned probably one of the most important lessons watching this video. And unfortunately, this man lost his life here. So however you look at this, I hope you guys are looking into, if you're, let's say, carrying. I conceal carry all the time. I keep up with my permits and all of this stuff, even though out here, as I moved in Arkansas, you don't even need to have, a permit to conceal carry. Like I said, it's a very friendly Second Amendment state. But I do travel a lot, and I want to know what the rules are in different states. I don't want to make that mistake that can have me locked up for the rest of my life if I had another choice. So if you find this video helpful, let me know what you think about this. I will not post the link of this tragedy because it is disturbing. If you want to look into it, you can just Google search it yourself and take a look and let me know what you think. But yeah, that was just a quick video for today. And like I said, if you did find this informative, share it with your family and friends, and hopefully you can save someone's life. You can save your life by reacting differently, weighing your option in maybe a second or two instead of immediately reaching for that gun and making that decision, or doing what this poor man did, holding on to the door instead of just maybe having a cold beer and calling his insurance company, and dealing with them would be a lot easier than what happened. Now with this family, just imagine all the mess. I guarantee you, if you can ask this man right now, would he rather just let the car go? I'm pretty sure what his answer would be. Take care, God bless you all, and we will talk soon.